First question for you, can you just say and spell your first and last name for us?
Joseph Mella, M-E-L-L-A.
Awesome. And title, if you can say that.
I'm the representative of the Judith Alexander Foundation and the Dwight and Linda Davis Foundations.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about your initial reaction to the vote tonight.
Well, we're very pleased with the fact that the City of Wausau is willing to step forward and enter into this partnership with our organizations. We would have liked to have been a unanimous vote, but we kind of expected that it was going to be the vote that we got. So we're very pleased and probably starting to get a little bit worried about our next steps if we're going to actually have to be mall owners here soon.
Speaking of next steps, what is kind of the idea of what's going to happen with that property?
Sure. So what is going to occur over the next 30 days or so will be what I would call typical transaction procedures. We're going to go through a process where we conduct some investigation of the mall property to the limited extent we can. And once we're finished with that, assuming there are no major issues, and there's not going to be in a situation like this, we'll be looking at closing on the acquisition of the mall probably at the beginning of November.
And going forward, what is the hope then after that? How long do you kind of the general plans a little bit?
The general plan following acquisition of the mall, in fact, we're probably going to be starting to do this even in advance of that, is we're going to be retaining at least one consultant that's going to be assisting us, as well as engaging in an entire panel of constituents and stakeholders in the area to help come up with a redevelopment and redeployment plan for the mall. And all options are on the table right now for what that's going to entail. We're not exactly sure. We've had plenty of people that have actually started to approach us with ideas about this already, some of which are ideas you've heard of in the past, but we want to try to take a sort of everything's on the table approach to what our redevelopment plans are going to be.
So the city has done a few different plans that kind of involve the mall area. How much are you guys going to look at those plans and include them in your redevelopment plan moving forward?
It's our intention to review everything that the city has done with respect to these mall plans. Some of them have been a little more limited in scope to things around the mall, not exactly the mall itself. And there have been other plans that they've undertaken that have been more focused on redevelopment of the entire region. But our intention is to try to take all of that stuff into consideration.
So right now, like you said, everything's on the table. You're not sure if it's going to be a live, a work, a play kind of thing. It's just...
Sure. What I would say, though, is this. The foundation's perspective on this from the very beginning has been that their goal is to address working and living in downtown Wausau and making it a better place for that. So ideas that engage those particular approaches, I think, are going to be the ideas that are hopefully going to rise to the top in this entire process.
And anything else you'd like, Wausau residents to know tonight after tonight's vote?
Well, once again, we'd like to thank the City of Wausau City Council for agreeing to step forward on this process. I think that, frankly, it's been an interesting process to go through so far, and stay tuned. It's only going to get more exciting.